Welcome back to the Sonic Advance 2 Decomp. It's been a little bit since we played it the last time, and this gives me a chance to test out my new SNES-styled controller with the 2D game and play through Advance 2 with the D-pad. So the Sonic Advance 2 Decomp is still unfinished, but I like popping in every once in a while and playing through it to give it a nice little test. No mods or anything like that. This is just the Advance 2 Decomp as it currently is. If you have experience with matching assembly code, because that's like the part of Advance 2 that like the Decomp is at, is just matching a lot of the assembly functions together so that things work properly. I recommend joining the Discord. I'll have a link to it in the description. Additionally, if you want to help out on Advance 1 or Advance 3, if you have some knowledge on it, I recommend joining the Discord anyway. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I got a subathon coming up Friday, September 5th is when we're going to be starting it. If you want more details on it, if you're with me live, you can check out the exclamation mark subathon. It'll give you a link to the sub goal request form and the announcement video, which I had a lot of fun making the announcement video, so I recommend checking that out. Friday, September 5th, 9 a.m. CST is when that starts. Additionally, I'm gonna have some extra incentives for folks who gift a total of 5, 10, and 20 subs. If you want to know what the 5 total sub goal is, you can check that out in the announcement video, and you'll have to wait until the event actually starts before I reveal what the 10 and 20 goal is, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I wanted to give some extra incentives because for whatever reason, Twitch during September only applies the discount to personal subs, not gift subs, which I think is kind of lame. So I wanted to give some incentive for the folks who want to gift subs toward the subathon. Plus, it'll also progress toward the sub goals and all that stuff. Let's see. Final thing I want to say on that is that a link in the description will send you to that sub goal request form that I talked about with the Twitch chat. That is going to be open until September 4th, where you can vote on sub goals that are already there that you want to see for the event, or suggest your own. And keep that thing bookmarked because I am going to be updating it daily. Since I released it on Friday, I think there are about 10 new goals on there, so I recommend checking that out. And finally, this is my second channel, The Stelmo Show. I call it the Stream Mode on YouTube. It's got daily content in short form and also long form videos like the one you're watching right now on the Advance 2 Decomp here. So I definitely recommend dropping a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of this. It's also the best way to let me know that this is the type of stuff you want to see on the second channel because, well, you know, I don't know if it's a little obvious, but I do kind of make these videos and things for you guys to enjoy and share with your friends who maybe haven't seen stuff before. And I cannot express enough not only how fucking much I appreciate all the folks who share the content and do the free stuff, but how important the liking, the subscribing, and sharing the videos is. Everything has gone up, like view-wise, especially with the shorts, because you guys have just been incredibly generous in sharing it with your friends and stuff like that. And I literally get messages in my YouTube studio being like, this short's view numbers are higher because it's been shared more. So thank you guys so much for that stuff. All right, about 3 minutes in, we can finally talk about what's new with the Advance 2 Decomp. We are going to be seeing some really cool stuff with Sky Canyon because it's no longer graphically impaired. A lot of work has been made toward the graphics on that. As you saw, the level map is also unscrambled, which is really cool, but there are still some epilepsy warnings here. Epilepsy warnings here. We are going to be playing through the Egg Utopia boss because X Zone and the Supersonic boss fight are still pretty messed up. And while you can play them on your own if you'd like, I don't want to intentionally give people some seizures, and it also it's not particularly pleasant to look at the moment, but everything up until Egg Utopia is pretty good. The only epilepsy warnings I have, and they're mild epilepsy warnings, are the Sky Canyon boss is still pretty messed up, and the Egg Utopia boss is still pretty messed up. So a warning there if you're sensitive to flashing lights and stuff like that. But yeah, I love Sonic Advance 2, so I've got no problem. It's also not fun to play. Yeah, at the moment, not that fun to play. But let me tell you, like, oh man, this is so good. This controller, it feels just like an SNES controller, and getting to play 2D games for you guys with a D-pad just feels amazing. Honestly, at this point, I might just run through like Sonic's classic catalog minus Sonic CD. because I'm just having so much fun with this. My first ever console, N64, I think? Or a Game Boy, I'm not entirely sure. You can air dash after a homing attack? I did not know that. What's up, Kariru? Yes, I am aware. A Sonic 100% run back? I don't know about a run back, but I think we could do like 100% runs. All right, I'll give it a adorable you wee baby lad. I'm old. What's up, Big the Dave? How's it going? I want to say it might have been the Game Boy. Game Boy. Did we have a Game Boy? We might have only had Game Boy Colors. I am a 98 baby, and I am currently 26 and or 27 right now, so. Oh yeah, I also forgot that like Sonic's boost mode slide kick gets enhanced. Or Sonic's slide kick gets enhanced when you're in boost mode. I don't know if his is the only ability that does that. I think Knuckles' ability might get that too. Do we get a new build for this? Well, there are new commits for the Advanced 2 Decomp all the time. I just like check in every once in a while to see the progress on it, and some pretty major progress has been made here. The stage map has been unscrambled. I like that word, Krim. That's a good word for it, unscrambled. And Sky Canyon, everything but the boss has been a lot more pleasing on the eyes, I guess. I guess fixed. Unscrambled is also a good word for it there, too. But we'll see it when we actually get to Sky Canyon. Commodore 64? Let's go, bro. I could be 26 and 27 at the same time. It's true. I should probably change the... We're probably gonna go back to PO6, so I won't bother with changing the title, but we'll keep going here.
3, 2, 1.
Seeing this in widescreen is funky. I honestly don't mind. Like, personally, I didn't find, like, you know, growing up that memorizing Advanced 2 was any more difficult, even on a regular GBA, than, like, the classic games. This game definitely is meaner with its bottomless pits, especially in the latter half. But, I don't know, man. Advanced 2 is just too much fun for me to really hate it. It's a lot of fun. What's up, Wave? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I should have done the rail thing. I just really wish if the back half of Advanced 2 had if the back half of Advanced 2 had similar design to the front half, like Leaf Forest to Ice Paradise throughout the entire game, I think it would be no contest the best one. It's so fun. Well, it's still the best one to me, but... Homing attack, you just have to... Oh my god. You just press the A button near an enemy. That's all. Go, 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 go. Got it. Should I have jumped there? I don't actually know if it's faster. Oh, once I got my DS Lite, I would play this game under the covers all the time. Because I never had an SP. I went from wide to DS Lite, so... Oh god, I love the timing on that jump there. It's so smooth. No, shit! Yeah, see, that's tough because I just don't use the homing attack that much. Well, that's what I say about Advanced 3, is if you remove the team mechanic, like, the level design just doesn't really have that much to offer. Because, like, if you put the team mechanic into the levels of Advanced 2, it's either neutral or it enhances Advanced 2. The big problem I have with Advanced 3 is that for the levels to become super fun, you have to find the right team combination. And it also doesn't help if you're playing from a new file and you don't get, like, the really good team combinations until later. That's not true, actually. Ocean Base 1 is pretty cool with Knuckles Amy. Because wall spin dash is sick. Sonic Cream is probably like the best general. Like top 3 Sonic Advance 3 teams are easily Tails Sonic, Sonic Cream, and Knuckles Amy. The rest, Tails Knuckles is pretty good for like casuals and like exploring the levels and stuff, but other than that, they're all pretty lackluster. See, the problem with Tails' butt copter though is that it just does not last at all. Like it is such a short window of flight time. And it's like hard to control. Yeah, that's true. Put boost mode into the classic games? There are mods that put the boost into classic games. I don't know about boost mode, though. Boost mode in, like, Sonic 3 would be so fucking addicting. I don't... you know, I don't want that to exist because I might not stop. Honestly, boost mode in Advanced... Or not Advanced 2, obviously. It's in Advanced 2. But boost mode for Sonic 2? Oh, my God. Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Grim, you sound offended with that comment. Well, streamer, you'd maybe use the homing attack more if you knew how to use it right. God! What are you, stupid? I think the levels are big enough. Sonic 3 levels are massive. The SRB2 has a boost mode mod and it is insanely addicting. Also, PO6 has the ring booster mod, which is sort of like that as well. The more rings you have, the faster you go. It's very fun. Oh, I think cheesing like that is decomp only. I don't think you can do that in the regular game. Big bonks. What are you, bad? It's true. No kappa needed. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but that is more like the boost and not boost mode. Oh yeah, that's right. Also, Ice Paradise has snow now. Yay! Some of the flakes are a little bit pixelated, but you ain't down with it, you ain't bad, dude. Tell that to the, You know, I do kind of love that in the shorts comments, that anytime I have, like, one of my shorts is a critique about one of the games, the answer is always, but you're just bad, though. It's like, you can have a game that's fun for both people who are good at it and people who play it casually. Like the classic games. But I will not deny that Sonic truly shines when you take the time to get good at it. Yeah, I also totally forgot that this had snow until Jace did the... I think Jace did this. Ollie did the Sky Canyon fix, but Jace did the snow here. Doo-doo-doo. Play Advanced 3 on GBA size? Well, I'm sure it's only a matter of time. The thing that kind of sucks about Advanced 3, at least, like, creation-wise, is that it's very different than Advanced 1 or Advanced 2. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a playable build of Advanced 1 this year, because Jace has kind of been cooking on it. I don't remember the sky being this bright. I'd have to compare it with the GBA version. Whoops. Because this is what I remember the sky being like. You know, I can't say it does. Real deal. Well, we already have Sylvia's drop dash and R button air dash mod. And we also have SA2 Ultimate, which I don't think has been merged with the current version of the Decomp, but SA2 Ultimate's pretty cool. I did a video on it a while ago. On my second channel here, you can find it in the Advance 2 playlist, or the Sonic Advance series playlist. Yeah, that must be what's happening. It fits, I think. And like, the city looks really bright in the background, so. Doo-doo-doo. Bum bum ba da da da. Oh man, maybe we'll go to the special stage. He lied. Yeah, but obviously, like, my main excitement will come from Advance 3 Decomp, because then we can put the Advance 2 and Advance 1 stages in Advance 3. So that was a lie? What did we lie about? Break the speedrun since they're that? Well, obviously, if you were speedrunning it, you would play on a vanilla copy of the game. The Decomp isn't finished, so I would be shocked if they would legalize the Decomp, you know, yet. Well, that's what I mean, is the partner mechanic, like, saves Advance 3 from being just a super frustrating game. It's a frustrating game with an incredibly cool idea. You know? It's like, because I think I've mentioned that before, you know, I get like, oh, you know, remove the defining mechanic from the game becomes bad. It's like, the team mechanic is a add-on to, like, 2D Sonic. Because none of the levels are designed around the team mechanic, you know? They may be designed with, like, teams in mind, but every team can beat every level. You know, it's not like any of them are required to beat any level. New sub badge? Yeah, we got a couple new sub badges for the long timers. For the Chow? See, I thought for the Chow, though, a lot of it is just, like, you need Knuckles here to break this wall, you know? I feel like a lot of the Chow are like that. The recomp fixes the stupid fight? There is no recomp for Advance 2. Ever since Unleashed Recompiled has been released, it's, Decomp and Recomp have muddied the waters with each other so much, even though they are pretty significantly different, while achieving the same goal.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, that's a good way to see it, Verge. It's just like how the boost mode is a mechanic that adds to the gameplay of 2D Sonic. It's not like something that's required. Obviously, because you can play this game just fine with Tails, Knuckles, Amy, even though they're not nearly as good as Sonic is. They can go into boost mode, though. Or Tails, Knuckles, Cream, Amy, I should say. I thought Pariah switched up on Advance 2. Because I know he got a lot of backlash from his Advance 2 thing. I totally get it. Like, the back half... Like, I have the benefit of having played this game my whole life and have memorization under my belt. I also personally, like, I absolutely, and like, obviously you've seen from when I play Sonic games on stream that I get frustrated. I don't think that I get nearly as frustrated with, like, fuck-ups that I think maybe some other people do. Because, like, I see it when I'm hanging out in Goku chat and I see, like, Rev playing a Sonic game or something, like... Like, this game, especially the back half, can be very frustrating. But I do also think that, like, it's not unique to Advance 2 that the levels can be frustrating if you don't have them, like, memorized and stuff. I definitely think that, like, the classic games are softer when it comes to how you are punished. You joined my server and I can't access you can't access anything other than the rules. I recommend reading. I recommend reading the big white text that's at the top of the rules channel. That should help you out. Unfortunately, though, like, I would love to have that for multiple things where if someone, like, says a word, Nightbot, like, automatically does it, but that only works if the word of their chat text is the first word. So you know how if you type Chaos X and then Nightbot goes Chaos X, I heckin' love that guy? That only happens if you type Chaos X as the first word of your message. Which is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping that it would happen no matter what, but... Advance 1 does have a Sonic and Tails mode. Advance 2 does not, as far as I know. And it's hilarious because the Sonic and Tails mode bugs out at the end of Advance 1. I did a very long time ago on that, actually. What's up, Yargeteer? How's it going? Has not been Are you telling me it wasn't exposed, Chris? We already know. You can't read. Don't forget to vote for the sub goals, folks. I haven't seen Nightbot chill it in a minute. Exclamation mark subathon. Send you the sub goal request form. Put your suggestions in, too. And no, Murray, I'm not microwaving fireworks. That is true. That is true. Bum bum bum. The background is not designed to loop. It is not. I think that might have to be a custom thing. All right, epilepsy warning here. I think so that he can take over the PO6 modding scene. We're crunching live right now. Thankfully, you get a much higher bitrate on YouTube, so... I think. Yeah, I just needed that hit. Dude, I can't believe this fan project is so bad, bruh. This is inexcusable for an unfinished thing. Said a YouTube commenter, probably. Scrambled egg. If this was Knuckles, the screen wouldn't break. You know, I actually wonder. Because right now with the decomp, when you load it up, it loads 100% save file. But I'm actually curious if it wouldn't break with Knuckles. I assume if the same thing would happen, but that'd be really funny. All right. Bad pizza with way too many toppings. This boss is really bad. It's the one that I will not defend from Advance 2. Like, insta-kill hand? Come on. Oh yeah, also Techno Base no longer has the red flashing, which is really nice. So it's a lot nicer on the eyes, but I would say if you're still sensitive to either turn the brightness down, turn some lights on, or skip the Techno Base part. Egg Utopia's background can be a little nasty too, so be wary of the rest of the... video here. Do. Nice. I love this song. At Sonic Advance 2 soundtrack. So fucking good. I really like the Egg Utopia boss theme. It's really good. I I don't know why that one specifically gets its own special boss theme, though. I guess because it's the final major zone of the game. Go 69 rings, nice. Oh, is that the case? Oh, I didn't know that. Honestly, for the longest time, I didn't know that there was a unique boss to Chaos Angel outside of the Emerald Altar fight for the longest time. Because I never beat Advance 3 on the GBA, and I only found it out when I streamed the game. And it was awful. Is it? That's awesome.
Go!
All Emeralds in pretty much all of the Advance games suck. Advance 1 is okay, but you're probably gonna end up looking up where the special rings are, or the special springs. Advance 2 is still probably the worst. I don't know if Advance 2 or Advance 3 is worse. Because you gotta find the Chow, and then you have to make sure you have the combination to get to said Chow, like Dave mentioned. Metal Sonic kind of has boost mode in SRB2. Is it the same? I don't know if it's like completely the same. What's up, Black Rose? BC port is not finished. This is a check-in, an update, perhaps. Every once in a while, I like checking into it. Plus, it gives me an excuse to play Advance 2, and I really enjoy this game, so. Yeah, that is true. If you take the wrong route here and then miss a special ring, you're kind of hosed. Yeah, that's true. Advance 2 sucks, man. Oh my god. What are you doing here? Why are you watching me play a game you don't like? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, you mean on special stages? Yeah. Getting to the special stages themselves are fine, and if you want to play the special stages yourself, I think you click Tiny Chow Garden in the main menu of the Decomp here. This boss is so bad because of the projectiles. Wow, I'm getting really lucky here. Oh, damn. Not so lucky that time. Thankfully, you can grab the top rings there. Oh, that's bad. Come on. Rings. Oh, we're good. All according to plan. Not according to plan. Dude, these projectiles! They're so bad. Nice. Alright. Egg Utopia for the entirety of it. Well, actually, I'll wait to say it until we actually get into it, just in case somebody skips to that part of the video. Alright, Egg Utopia. From this point forward, epilepsy warning. Things can get not terribly nasty in the stage, but the boss fight can get nasty, so. Close your eyes, folks. Yeah, welcome to the Stelmo 98 podcast with the with Sonic Advance 2 audio in the background. Where's the Advance 1 fans? They'll come out once there's a playable build of the Advance 1 Decomp. I like Advance 1. The end game nosedives a bit in quality for me, but like I enjoy it. Like I probably if I boot it up, I'm not gonna play it to completion. I might play it through the ice level and then kind of call it there, but oh, interesting. I guess you have to be facing the right way. I suppose that makes sense in order to grind. I'm chronically offline, so I couldn't answer that question. I would say Advance 2 is probably the most popular of the games. It probably helps that Advance 2 was the one that got the trailer and Mega Collection as well. Ooh, okay. I thought that was death. Oh, the checkpoints have a little C on them. I never noticed that before. That's cool. You don't recognize any of this? I'm just kind of going. Like, once I get past Sky Canyon, I don't really have, like, a set route I go through the level at all. Well, I really do think, like I said earlier, that the back half of the game could have eased up on kind of, you know, what's generally considered bullshit with the bottomless pits and spike traps and stuff like that, because of boost mode. It can get away with it, obviously, now, because it's a 23-year-old game, right? 2002, I think. And everyone in the Sonic community are a bunch of Giga Chads now. Where if you don't like a game, you're just bad. Which has an element of truth to it. I got to use that twice.
3, 2,
yeah, isn't that crazy? I'm as old as Sonic Adventure. Kind of wild. There are some people in here who watch me that were born after 06 came out. Which is kind of nuts. Game is older than most of the chat, that's true. And mentally, P06 is older than most of the chat. That's true, not you, Kariru. Kind of explains why I love it. What, because you were born the same year Unleashed came out? Bro had those formative memories. In the womb, he was playing the Werehog. The only way you can actually like that gameplay style. I make those jokes specifically because on my main channel Unleashed video, there was a guy who said that I'd make a bunch of dumb jokes about Unleashed and they're not funny. So I continue to make them. Not like they're watching anyway. Yeah, dude, who would have guessed that fans of a kids series are so young? He thought it was you? It could have been an alt. Oh shit, I forgot that gives sort of boost mode. Whoopsie daisy. You were 8 months. Well, yeah, it takes 9 months to make a baby, so that checks out. Didn't I already do this? Have I died at all? Yo, I think this might be a deathless run. No, I died in Music Plan. Rip. That's too bad. Do. I definitely think this boss is easier than the Techno Base boss, because obviously part of it is not knowing that you can swap the gravity. This boss is incredibly hard when just playing it from below. Like, I think they should have at the very least had like the gravity arrows or something to indicate that that was something you could do from Egg Utopia, but thing gets wrecked. All right, that is going to be it for this Advanced 2 Decompilation visit. Again, if you have good experience matching assembly code, I recommend joining the Discord for that. Subathon coming September 5th. Check out the links in the description. I also got a brand new video on my main channel, Stelmo98, where I showcase how I beat Project 06's Wave Ocean blindfolded. Shout out to all the people who met that sub goal. Oh my god, that sound is so annoying. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see ya in the next one.